You know, yesterday, Dennis baked a Blitztort, and he referenced a soup that was going to be coming in the immediate offing, and that's going to be today. Before we make our African peanut soup, I just want to say that, you know, when you're younger, or when you're young, or even over the weekend, you might say something about something that you know very little about. And I ate at a co-op in a southern Minnesota town, and I made a callous and callow remark about the spice level of their food. And then Dennis and I bought some of their African peanut soup and brought it home, and it was a transformative experience. It was the best thing I've eaten, maybe ever, but certainly within the past month or so. So we thought that we would try to cook our own African peanut soup. We have some of the ingredients right here. I'm holding a yam, or a sweet potato. I'm touching the onion, red pepper, tomatoes, jalapenos. We have some coconut oil, we have some peanuts, and we have some peanut butter. And then we're gonna put in some cumin and some ginger and some garlic and stuff like that. Anyway, I just want to apologize to the people of that particular small southern Minnesota town. And I'm hoping that this will go some distance toward reestablishing a healthier and perhaps a more equitable and maybe a happier relationship.
I hope I saved enough of this.
Now, before we go any further, I should clarify. Yams, of course, as everybody knows, are monocots. They have one embryonic seed leaf, whereas sweet potatoes are dicots. They come from two embryonic seed leaves. So that should clarify this. I also want to say that I used the word equitable earlier in my introduction, and I think I just meant agreeable. Here we go. All right. So we have done the chopping, tedious work. We have our onions, we have our tomatoes, we have a ramekin of jalapenos, we have the sweet potatoes, which are not yams, and we have the red pepper. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna kind of saute all that stuff down in the coconut oil, and then we're going to create the soup.
If I hadn't made it clear yet, it's kind of all about this for me. I'll just use my finger. Now I'm heating the coconut oil up fairly high because we have to saute the onions and the red peppers. And of course, saute is from the French verb to jump, right? To jump. So it needs to be hot enough that the little vegetables are actually jumping.
Quelquefois, j'ai besoin d'un parapluie. Is that right? Now, this smells incredible. Whether it will taste good or not, who knows? So we put in the red peppers, we put in the jalapenos, we put in the onions, we have garlic, cumin, ginger. We are not going to be adding any chicken to this. We're going to make it vegetarian. Once again, I'm dragging the entire experience into my own needs. And then we are also not going to be adding any cilantro. And we're not because I don't like it. I hear it's a genetic thing. I can do this with my tongue, but I can't enjoy cilantro.
I really like my induction stovetop because it changes temperature pretty quickly and evenly. So it's going to be just a small trick to get this back up to heat, and then we're going to lower the heat. We're going to let it simmer for about 18 minutes before we add the peanutty stuff.
So 15 minutes have passed. We've been simmering the concoction. Smells great, looks okay. But now Dennis is going to add the peanut butter. And we have 3/4 cups of peanut butter, so it's a ton of peanut butter.
Well, it is a ton of peanut butter, as Jim said. Look at all that peanut butter. And I'm a little terrified because I've never added peanut butter to soup, so we're going to just see. I'm sure they know what they're talking about. Okay. And that's my phone ringing, which makes this a great video clip. But that's okay. just gonna ignore it because it's probably a telemarketer. Okay, so scientifically, I am super interested. Lori Miller, is that you calling me? Stop calling me. Anyway, I'm really interested to see what happens here when we mix this in. Oh, look at that.
Wow, that's disturbing.
It's gonna make it look like the other kind of soup, though. This is great.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, we've got that going. I'm gonna switch to this. Oh man. And we go another 15 minutes, just like this. Weirdly, the recipe says 3 cups, parentheses, handfuls of baby spinach. I don't know what that means, so I'm just gonna do 3 cups, because how big are your hands?
Wow.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know why I quit talking. It was suddenly like I was Marcel Marceau. Anyway, we're gonna add this. We're gonna stir it up. And then, because it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm teaching online this evening, we will not be eating this until about like 9:30 tonight. So it's about 6 hours away. We're just gonna leave it here on the stove and let it kind of just steep, perhaps. And after class, we will taste it and let you know what we think. Anyway, I want to say thank you.
Bon appetit!
That's the better thing. Yay!
Yay! We don't know when to start.
Yeah.
We edit off the whole beginning when we walk around the house.
Anyway, so the African peanut soup has been in a container in the refrigerator since about 3 in the afternoon. It's about 9:30 right now, and we're going to taste it for the first time. Dennis, you usually go first. Would you mind going first this time?
I don't. So, do you want to talk about the rice while I hear?
Yeah, we poured our African peanut soup over basmati rice, and initially we thought we were quite clever for doing that, but then I read further into the recipe, and apparently this is how it is eaten. So
here we go.
we're just being intuitive.
I love this soup. This is so great.
Does it remind you of the soup we got?
It really does.
Yeah. And again, I really want to apologize to this southern Minnesota town that I spoke. I didn't speak ill of the town. I love that place, but I just made a comment about the spices, and I was wrong.
Saying it was too bland.
I said it was too bland.
Yeah.
And anyway, here we go. Let's see if we redeemed ourselves and humbled ourselves before them.
It's good, right? It's really good.
It is good. We actually cooked something that tastes really good.
We did it.
Wow.
Well, thank you all for being a part of it.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah. Anything you want to say?
No,
Eisenhower, you want to say anything?
let's end on a high note.
Okay.
Yay.
Oh,
Oh, God. All
that's
right.
terrible.
Thank you.
Bye.